Hi, Sparkles. This is episode 142 of the Intuitive Wisdom podcast. Today, I want to hear from you. I heard an interview recently where the topic was damage done from too much introspection and being openly spiritual and not tied to a specific religion. Are there negative consequences to being spiritually aligned? What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Email me at support@deliciousease.com. Here's what I think. Hi, and welcome to Intuitive Wisdom. I am your host, Kay Margaret Solorio. I am an author, spiritual teacher, and certified Angel Reiki Master. I believe that all the answers you seek are inside you. When you learn to discern between the ego and the intuition, tune into spirit, you can hear that whisper, your intuitive wisdom, answering your questions and showing you the next right step. On this podcast, we explore that connection and the good that happens in the world when you learn to hear your intuition, trust your intuitive wisdom, and allow your magic. Quick announcements. My book is now available on Amazon. Lucky you! You can search my name, Kay Margaret Solorio, or the book title, Make Ease Your Vibe, and purchase your copy. It's a self-help book with mindset, energy, and time strategies to help bring ease and calm into your daily routine. Cut through the overwhelm and create new habits that make change sustainable. We had amazing sessions this month, March, focused on wealth and prosperity. I'm working on topics for our April group classes. Check out the website at deliciousease.com/services for details and registration. I've also quietly opened the membership if you're ready to take your manifesting journey to the next level. You can go to deliciousease.com/manifest. As a member, you get instant access to all my online courses that I've created and materials, as well as all access pass to live sessions. I've built a pretty extensive library of guided meditations, angel energy healings, and foundational program that leads you through the steps to becoming a conscious manifester. This is for you. Again, deliciousease.com/manifest. All right, let's get to the episode. Okay, agree to disagree. It's a phrase I've been teaching my kiddos lately. I respect differing opinions, appreciate when they make me think, and understand that we don't have to agree all the time to coexist. And actually, the world is a better place for different viewpoints, experiences, and opinions. As I mentioned in the intro, this week I heard an interview on a different podcast talking about women's, in particular young women's mental health, and a new quote-unquote therapy culture that has taken over for religion, encouraging inner work with no boundaries and responsibilities for taking care of others. At first, when I was listening, I was horrified. I preach much of this information and am on my own incredibly powerful and life-changing spiritual awakening journey. I started this podcast to help find my own voice, produce genuine, positive content for the world, spread kindness, and leave a legacy of affirming messages that my kids can one day listen to whenever they want. I'm here. The interview identified personal development and spiritual, non-religious experiences as negative, setting young people adrift with no boundaries, caught up in sensational material, thanks social media, with an effort to control their situation and environment by only looking inwards and having no personal boundaries. So that was a lot. Whoa, hold the phone. Again, at first I was shocked and almost devastated. Like, what? You don't want anybody to suffer? And also I'm preaching a lot of this and questioning, well, it's one thing what you say, but it's also what's being received, right? And then I thought about it some more, and my experience having a spiritual awakening and growing in my spirituality has not at all been what was described. Although I often used to struggle to feel included and not just subjugated in organized religion, spirituality, free of organized religion, has given me more respect for religion, a better understand and love for Jesus, the divine, angels, spirits, and death itself. It has given me clarity, love, respect, awe, and appreciation for spirit and all that it is as a result. I am a kinder person. I'm kinder to myself. I am more generous and loving to others, genuinely. not out of a sense of shame or obligation. I have a greater respect for myself and better boundaries, which is better for everyone because, right, when you have boundaries, you're being honest with yourself and honest with others. I love the community that has grown around me as I meet more people who have listened to their intuitive wisdom, stepped out of the norm to pursue what was on their hearts. And as an energy healer, I have witnessed love and beauty to a degree that I can't even put words to. I've become conscious of what I feed myself on a spiritual, intellectual, and physical level, and the effects of those things have on me. I've become more in tune, and I know that is a good thing. So these are all things spirituality has brought to me. For me, personal development, which often gets lumped together with that, and or spirituality, is not a catch-all excuse. It is an enlightenment that allows for more abundance, more enjoyment, more kindness, more forgiveness, and ultimately more living in the real world. It reminds me to stay in my own lane, to take responsibility for my own happiness, and to stay present in the moment. So I wanted to ask you, what have these messages meant to you? As you listen to the episodes of this podcast and work through your own spiritual and personal development journeys, what do these messages mean for you? The best way to reach me right now is via email, so please email me at support@deliciousease.com. I very much look forward to hearing from you, your thoughts, and any questions you may have. So to recap, inner work is not a catch-all excuse to blame yourself for the world, fix something, or control others. It is an opportunity to study energy as it makes up the world, see kindness and abundance reflected, and experience your greatest joy. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Be sure to tune in next week for my interview with intuitive life and breathwork coach Diana Annan. We talk more about our journeys and this magical work. See you next week. Hey Sparkles, thank you for listening to this episode of the Intuitive Wisdom Podcast. If you haven't already, click subscribe and follow. And if you love this episode, please leave a review and share it on Instagram and tag me at Delicious Ease. That's DELICIOUSEASE, so that I can say thank you. Every review helps another person find this podcast and learn to welcome their own intuitive wisdom. You can download your free 20-minute guided ideal day meditation on my website, deliciousease.com. Again, that's DELICIOUSEASE.com. And have you bought my book yet? Now available on Amazon, be sure to find my book, Make Ease Your Vibe, for mindset, energy, and time strategies that help you raise your vibration and enjoy the life you live. See you next week.